Never doubt that a small group of intelligent, considerate people can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that has.
Hi, come and join us here at your hub for March 1st, 2014.
We invite all the community to come and support our cause.
This is what the Youth Health Service Corps do. The youth is not the problem, the youth is our solution!
Hello, my name is Jacqueline Tenorio. I'm a Health Youth Coordinator. I'm a senior here at Benito Juarez. I found out about this program my junior year. So I started off just as a member, then I became a leader, and then now I'm happy to say I'm helping, assisting the coordinator and coordinating the program as it is.
On Saturday, May 24th, at Lincoln United Methodist Church, Familia Latina Unida will hold the second graduation for the Youth Health Service Corps members from Benito Juarez Academy, the Marine Math and Science Academy, and Phoenix Military Academy High School. Joining them are the 7th and 8th grade 5+1 to get 20 clubs at 5 elementary schools and the Parent Health and Fitness clubs in Pilsen. It is a time to celebrate accomplishment and to step up to the challenge of the future.
This is the problem we face. There is a 20-year death gap between the uninsured and the insured in Chicago. For the undocumented, excluding from the national health insurance, the death gap is currently permanent. Policymakers and politicians have met and proposed solutions for years, but little has changed. Direct action was needed.
At the same time, the media and the politicians just painted a picture of streets filled with a second death gap from the violence of a lost generation of young men and women in our community.
In the first 6 months of this year, Chicago had 22% more murders than New York, a city with 5.5 million more people.
Chicago's South Side. These streets are home to some of the most dangerous gangs in America. Last year, there were more murders here than in any other city in the United States. According to the FBI, in 2012, there were 506 murders in Chicago, significantly more than the next two cities, New York and Detroit. Since 2003, more Americans have died in Chicago than in Iraq.
My problem is that we all of a sudden confronting violence in America after 20 white babies get killed. 506 children in Chicago get killed. Another day, another month, another year in Chicago.
In Little Village, the mother of 14-year-old Michael Orozco, killed in an apparent gang dispute in April, is coming to terms with her son's death.
Me and my husband feel like it's like we let him down. And there's that piece that is never gonna be back in place.
When you heard that Michael died, and you first heard that police were labeling him as a gang member, how did you react?
I was mad because they just pull a label on him. They don't care. For them, it's just another gang member in the streets. I was involved with my kids. That's why I'm a stay-at-home mom. My husband works. So you cannot tell me that, oh, I don't put attention to my kids, because I do. I don't know. A lot of people, even the priests, have told me, you never know if that was his time. Do I believe that? There's times that I do, there's times that I don't. The only thing that I could say as a parent, because I've been through it, try to find out more what your children are doing. If they're there, check on them. Because even in school, when they go to school, you don't know what they're doing.
We determined to confront both death gaps with one blow. We determined to establish the principle that the youth are not the problem, the youth are the solution. A new generation of leaders stepped forward. We organized ourselves with discipline and determination. La Fuerza de Salud was born.
We recruited medical and nursing students from Rush University Medical Center and from other area medical schools. These students provided instruction in the 5 chronic diseases that leave our community vulnerable to have their lives cut short 20 years too soon.
The 5 is the 5 screenings, the things that causes death in the community, the minorities like me, like you, like our community. Heart disease, HIV, cancer, asthma, hypertension, or high blood pressure.
Like if you actually take care of yourself and do what you're supposed to do, like exercise and eat healthy, you could actually live 20 more years, because we die 20 years less than what people in the suburbs do will live.
My favorite part is that we learn how to do the blood pressure and the blood sugar.
A lot of people doing it for the service learning now is the reward at the end, but for me, that's knowledge right there.
My name is Neil Bombi. I'm a first-year medical student.
Okay, what school are you from, Neil?
Rush Medical College. And the goal is that if we can tackle these challenges, we can extend their years by 20. So we're working with the community leaders in high schools, and this is a health fair. And we're just trying to teach students how to use skills like checking blood pressure and things like that, so they can help out the community health.
Armed with a thorough knowledge of these killers, our core of dedicated high school students organized health fairs, bringing in their families and neighbors to be screened with the assistance of Rush Medical Center and the Alivio Health Clinic. At the same time, we are working for early detection of those treatable diseases. We organized to sign up those who were eligible for insurance in Obamacare. We enrolled 500 people in the new insurance at just one health fair at Juarez Academy. Yet at the same health fair, we found another 500 who were ineligible for insurance.
Whether they had insurance or not, we worked to get follow-up appointments and treatment for those who were found to have one of the 5 chronic diseases. We will not stop in our efforts until every single person in our community has both access to early detection and access to treatment.
This will not be easy, but our youth are equal to the challenge. Person by person, clinic by clinic, hospital by hospital. We will make a place for every person in our community. Our method is simple and direct. 1. Arm the youth with knowledge, motivation, and organization. 2. Discover the diseases that are killing our community. 3. Fight for quality access to healthcare for all, one person at a time, until we have forced a change in the entire system.
While we are working to identify and find treatment for the 5 killer diseases in our community, we are also working to change lifestyles, patterns of diet and exercise for ourselves, our families, and our community.
Finally, we are preparing ourselves to respond to emergencies and disasters. We are the best communicators with the new technologies. We are the first responders because we are part of the communities that are usually ignored. We are the youth with the energy, the commitment, and now the knowledge and organization to meet challenges on which others have given up.
Because of this experience, some of us will go on to be doctors and nurses.
Does it make you more interested in maybe getting into a health field when you get older?
I've thought about it. Yeah, maybe I do, because I find it interesting, and there's like so many things I could do in the medical field that maybe I am.
Awesome.
Each year, a new class of Youth Health Service Corps members will enter the program. Already this year, a strong group of elementary school students have been prepared to join the Corps next year when they enter high school.
The youth is not the problem, the youth is the solution!
The battle with the 20-year death gap is a war. It takes an army to fight a war, and we are that army. Soon, we will number in the thousands, and we will be in every high school in Chicago. We will not give up on ourselves. We will not give up on our community. We are in a fight for life, and at the same time, we are in a fight to make a place for our generation. We are the Youth Health Service Corps, the Fuerza Por Salud. We are not the problem, we are the solution.
We've worked together, we have cried together. We helped each other grow into the great people we see today. Together, we're not just a couple of friends, but a family. One of the ladies who worked at 5+1=20, Miss Perez, she came to me and was like, oh, we have leaders, if you want to be a leadership position, and if you just stay in the program, you work hard, you can be a leader. And I'm like, I want to be a leader. That's what I always feel that I wanted to do. I always saw myself as a leader. I wanted to be something not only to help myself, but to be a part of something that was bigger than myself at the same time. We're a small group of people who came together one day and decided we're going to stop letting society change us. We're going to change society. We've hosted many health fairs, stood and listened to many educational sessions to help our knowledge on our health with knowledge we've engineered in our heads. We've helped save lives in the community, and we're not going to stop there. We're going to continue further and further. We've made many friends, so many that we can create our own little town. We met new people and withhold many memories that I will cherish forever. And I will always open our arms. We've opened our hearts with one another. The people standing right next to you has become your family, because we've all are a big family here at 5+1=20.